Hi Taurus, thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl and we're looking at July 13 through 19. This week is definitely an emotional roller coaster, an emotional pressure cooker with 6 planets in vulnerable water signs. Most of them in Cancer, your third house of conversations, chit-chat, clear thinking and short trips, as well as siblings. So it's quite an involved house. And a worrisome opposition. Luckily, there's also a stabilizing trine and a temporary arraignment for Venus that will help to calm this perfect storm that's brewing. Pluto, which a couple of years ago we decided, or not we, the powers that be decided that planet was no longer a planet. But Pluto planet, because we all do actually still call it a planet, is scheduled to make the news Monday, July 13, when the NASA spacecraft New Horizons flies near the planet that's no longer a planet after a 9.5-year journey. At this point, we can only imagine what information the spacecraft will send back to Earth. The emotional climax of the week comes Wednesday, July 15, when 6 planets, the Sun, Moon, Mercury, and Mars in Cancer, Saturn in Scorpio and Neptune in Pisces will be in emotional water signs. So watch out for tears and fears, Taurians. Wednesday is also the day the Cancer new moon marks the beginning of a fertile 2-week period of growth. This new moon is carrying a lot of baggage. On Wednesday, Mars and Pluto are also involved in a face-off that is guaranteed to weigh down any startup plan. And Mercury doesn't help things getting into the act Thursday, July 16. It's already been a hard slog to get up to full aggressive speed, with Mars in emotionally defensive Cancer. But this double face-off between Mercury, Mars and Pluto is a huge red light if you're planning to start something new this week or this month. While you're waiting for that light to change next week, don't forget to stay hydrated and get a lot of exercise and try not to go off the deep end, because whenever someone is coming at you in an emotional way and you're feeling as if I don't do something, this person's going to have a nervous breakdown, it's kind of very full on and it's kind of unfair, because sometimes people do come at you that way because they know, being an earth sign, you don't like all that emotional drama and that you probably will fold and that you'll probably do exactly what you have to do to make everyone happy. So it's already been a hard slog to get up to the full aggressive speed with Mars in emotionally defensive Cancer. You may find that other mothers, say for example, you have kids in school and you go to pick up the kids at school, you may find that the other mothers are defensive, saying that your kid's done something, or that, not just not happy with you or your child or children, or fighting with the teacher, just things like that you need to be aware of and that you need to stay out of, because really it's basically none of your business. And if someone is calling out your child, I know that the first rule of mothering is to, smack that person upside the head. It's probably a good idea for you to just say, you know what, I'll talk to him or her about it, but not get too involved because of the emotional pressure cooker that everybody, especially water signs, are under this week. While you're waiting for things to change next week, Taurus, don't forget to stay hydrated, get lots of exercise, and as I said, try not to go off the deep end. Thursday also brings a short but balanced trine between the Cancer moon and Saturn in Scorpio that helps to stabilize the general atmosphere, because Saturn is the planet of focus and discipline, so it's going to calm the Cancer moon down. There's another short but welcome reprieve Saturday, July 18, when Venus makes a temporary sign change from dramatic Leo to quiet and reasonable Virgo. So that's going to make things a lot better for everybody. More about Venus next week, because Venus is going on a very long retrograde period, and I'll tell you about that next week. Have a great week, great speaking to you, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week, and be kind to yourself.